My name is Willstar, Muwanikwa Kahari. I joined Safeguard Security in 1989 as a security guard. And during those days, there was a waiting period of 3 months before I could even complete my 3 months promotion. I worked in the radio room. There was a vacant for a radio controller, and I applied for it, and I was successful. I worked in the control room as a radio operator, and I got my first promotion as a lines corporal from there to a sergeant. And from a sergeant, I worked for 8 years in the control room. When I left the control room, I was assigned to be in charge of Tech Mine, which is currently existing, and promoted at the same time. I was now a sergeant major. I worked there at the mine for almost a year. From the mines, I was then transferred to Hwange. I was now in charge of Hwange, Victoria Falls, and Crossstead. It was still a big branch by then. I worked in Hwange for almost 1 year and a half. I was then transferred back to Bulawayo, attached to Cash in Transit for a while, and I was then transferred from Bulawayo to Zimbabwe for 5 years as branch controller. From Zimbabwe, I was then transferred back to Bulawayo as CIT controller, where I'm currently working. The things that I've achieved in while I was out there is that Safeguard has been a leading company in most of these things. That's what I've realized, especially when introducing the electronic gadgets. It was the first company that I have noticed could bring in new technology, and they are still doing that up to date. My personal life, I think I've just achieved what most of the people can talk about, which is raising their families, sending them to school, colleges. I've managed to achieve those things while working here at Safeguard. I think that's my journey with Safeguard, and I still enjoy until my retirement. It has been a very good company for me, and I appreciate a lot of support that I get from the top management and the subordinates as well. My wish is that the youngsters who are joining Safeguard, if they can take it to heart that they strive to see the company growing. It's not that you can achieve all what you want within a short space of time. You have to work for it. That's my story with Safeguard. And the next chapter is Safeguard has been striving to be the leading company. We have been, and we will always try and give them the best service that they need. That's our aim as Safeguard. There is more that we need to do as a security company to cope up with the issues of armed robberies that are happening. There's a lot that we need to work on as a company, to make some research, especially where we are going.